Question 1. Which of the following statements regarding health maintenance organizations, HMOS, is correct? A. HMO members can choose any healthcare provider without restrictions. B. HMO plans typically have lower premiums, but members must use in-network healthcare providers for coverage. C. HMO plans provide comprehensive coverage without the need for referrals to specialists. D. HMO plans require members to pay a high deductible to access healthcare services. Answer: B. HMO plans typically have lower premiums, but members must use in-network healthcare providers for coverage. Explanation: health maintenance organizations, HMOs, are a type of health insurance plan that often offer lower premiums compared to other plans. However, they typically require members to use a network of healthcare providers. This means that individuals must get their care from doctors, hospitals, and specialists within the HMO's network, except in emergency situations. Referrals are usually required to see specialists, which makes option C incorrect. HMOs do not generally allow members to choose any healthcare provider without restrictions, so option is incorrect. Additionally, HMO plans often have lower deductibles, not higher, making option D incorrect. Question 2. Mr. Thomas is a 55-year-old individual who has been diagnosed with heart disease. He wants to apply for a health insurance policy. Which of the following is most likely to occur during the underwriting process for his application? A. The insurance company will immediately approve his application without any additional questions. B. The insurer will require a medical exam and may impose a waiting period for pre-existing conditions. C. The insurer will approve his application, but only for catastrophic coverage. D. The insurer will automatically reject his application based on his age and medical condition. Answer: B. The insurer will require a medical exam and may impose a waiting period for pre-existing conditions. Explanation: during the underwriting process, the insurance company will typically assess the applicant's health status and risk factors, especially if there are pre-existing conditions such as heart disease. In Mr. Thomas's case, the insurer may request medical exam to better understand his condition and to determine the appropriate coverage. Furthermore, insurers can impose waiting periods or exclusions for pre-existing conditions in accordance with the Affordable Care Act and state-specific laws. Option is incorrect because insurance companies rarely approve applications without assessing risk factors, especially for those with significant medical conditions. Option C is incorrect because catastrophic coverage generally offers limited benefits and Mr. Thomas's condition likely needs a more comprehensive plan. Option D is incorrect because age and medical conditions do not automatically result in denial, especially under ACA regulations, which prohibit discrimination based on pre-existing conditions. Question 3. Scenario-based. MS. Sarah is a 42-year-old woman with 2 children. She is currently covered under her employer's group health insurance plan, but she is considering switching to an individual health insurance plan through the Illinois Health Insurance Exchange. She is unsure about how her current benefits will be affected. What should MS. Sarah do to ensure smooth transition to the new plan? A. She should wait until the next open enrollment period to apply for coverage through the exchange. B. She can switch immediately to an individual plan without affecting her current coverage. C. She should contact her employer's HR department to check if she can terminate her current coverage while applying for the new plan. D. She should first cancel her employer-sponsored coverage and then apply for coverage through the exchange. Answer A. She should wait until the next open enrollment period to apply for coverage through the exchange. Explanation: under the Affordable Care Act, individuals can apply for coverage through the Illinois Health Insurance Exchange during the open enrollment period, which usually takes place once a year unless they qualify for a special enrollment period set due to specific life events, e.g. marriage, divorce, loss of job-based coverage. Option is correct because MS. Sarah would need to wait for the open enrollment period unless she qualifies for INSEP. Option B is incorrect because individuals cannot typically switch to an individual plan immediately without the necessary open enrollment or qualifying event. Option C is incorrect because while she can inquire about the possibility of ending her employer coverage, she should ensure she does not leave herself uninsured in the process. And option D is incorrect as it is not advisable to cancel employer-sponsored coverage before securing alternative coverage to avoid any gaps in insurance. Question 4. Which of the following is true regarding the coordination of benefits (COB) in health insurance policies? A. If a policyholder has 2 health insurance plans, the primary insurer will cover all expenses and the secondary insurer will pay the remaining balance. B. COB ensures that the policyholder cannot receive more than the total medical expenses in benefits, preventing overpayment. C. The primary insurance policy will always be the one that is issued by the policyholder's employer. D. The secondary insurance policy pays its full share regardless of what the primary insurer covers. Answer B. COB ensures that the policyholder cannot receive more than the total medical expenses in benefits, preventing overpayment. Explanation: coordination of benefits. COB is a process used by insurers when a policyholder is covered under more than one insurance plan. The purpose is to prevent the insured from receiving more than 100% of the total medical expenses. The primary insurance policy will pay first, and the secondary insurance may cover some or all of the remaining costs. Option is partially correct but oversimplifies the process, as COB rules are more complex and depend on which plan is considered primary or secondary. Option C is incorrect because COB doesn't automatically designate the employer's policy as primary. Other factors such as who is the policyholder or the type of plan may determine the primary insurer. Option D is incorrect because the secondary insurer only covers costs that are not paid by the primary insurer. Question 5. Which of the following is not typically covered under the Illinois Medicaid program? A. Prescription drugs and physician visits for eligible adults. B. Inpatient hospital services for children. C. Long-term custodial care for individuals with disabilities. D. Cosmetic surgery procedures not related to medical necessity. Answer D. Cosmetic surgery procedures not related to medical necessity. Explanation: Medicaid in Illinois provides coverage for a wide range of medical services, including physician visits, inpatient hospital services, and prescription medications. However, it does not cover cosmetic surgery unless the procedure is deemed medically necessary, e.g., reconstructive surgery after an injury. Option A, B, then C all refer to typical Medicaid coverage under Illinois Medicaid program, which includes health care for eligible adults and children, as well as long-term care for people with disabilities. Option D is not covered, as Medicaid generally excludes coverage for elective cosmetic surgery unless it is required for medical reasons. Question 6. MS. Julia is a 35-year-old with a pre-existing condition and is applying for health insurance coverage through the Illinois Health Insurance Exchange. What should she know about her eligibility for coverage under the Affordable Care Act or CAP? A. Insurers can deny a coverage based on her pre-existing condition. B. Pre-existing conditions will not impact her eligibility for coverage under CAP plans. C. MS. Julia must pay an additional premium for having a pre-existing condition. D. Her application will be automatically denied unless she has a special enrollment period due to a life event. Answer B. Pre-existing conditions will not impact her eligibility for coverage under CAP plans. Explanation: under the Affordable Care Act or CAP, insurance companies are prohibited from denying coverage or charging higher premiums based on pre-existing conditions. This applies to plans offered through the Illinois Health Insurance Exchange. Therefore, MS. Julia's pre-existing condition will not affect her eligibility or premium rates. Option is incorrect because CAP regulations protect individuals with pre-existing conditions. Option C is also incorrect because CAP plans cannot charge higher premiums based solely on pre-existing conditions. Option D is inaccurate because CAP policies guarantee coverage for all applicants, regardless of whether they are in a special enrollment period. Question 7, scenario-based. Mr. Allen is applying for health insurance under the Illinois Medicaid program. He has recently lost his job and income but continues to live with his spouse, who is employed. His spouse's income exceeds the Medicaid eligibility threshold. Which of the following actions should Mr. Allen take to determine his eligibility? A. Mr. Allen is automatically disqualified because his spouse's income exceeds the eligibility threshold. B. Mr. Allen should apply for Medicaid independently, as his spouse's income will not be considered in his application. C. Mr. Allen should apply for Medicaid, and his eligibility will be evaluated based on the combined income of the household. D. Mr. Allen should wait until his spouse's income decreases before applying for Medicaid. Answer C. Mr. Allen should apply for Medicaid, and his eligibility will be evaluated based on the combined income of the household. Explanation: for Medicaid eligibility in Illinois, the income of the entire household, including that of a spouse, is generally considered when determining eligibility for a single applicant. Therefore, even if Mr. Allen's individual income qualifies him for Medicaid, his spouse's income may push the total household income above the eligibility threshold. This makes option C the correct answer. Option is incorrect because eligibility is determined based on household income, not just the applicant's income. Option B is incorrect because in most cases, household income is considered, not just the individual applicant's income. Option D is incorrect because waiting for decrease in income may not be necessary. Mr. Allen can explore other options like applying for other programs or health insurance through the marketplace. Question 8. Which of the following is a key benefit of using a health savings account (HSA) in conjunction with a high deductible health per age per HSA contributions are taxable, but withdrawals for medical expenses are tax-free? B. The HSA allows for tax-free contributions and tax-free withdrawals for any purpose. C. HSA funds can only be used for prescriptions and doctor's office visits. D. HSA funds can be used for non-medical expenses without any penalties or taxes. Answer A. HSA contributions are taxable, but withdrawals for medical expenses are tax-free. Explanation. A health savings account (HSA) is designed to work with a high deductible health per age peer and offers tax advantages. Contributions to an HSA are made on a pre-tax basis, meaning they are tax deductible. Additionally, funds withdrawn from the HSA to pay for qualified medical expenses are tax-free. Option B is incorrect because while HSA contributions are tax deductible, withdrawals for non-medical expenses are subject to taxes and penalties. Option C is incorrect because HSA funds can be used for a wide variety of qualified medical expenses, not just prescriptions and doctor's office visits. Option D is incorrect because withdrawing HSA funds for non-medical expenses before age 65 results in penalties and taxes. Question 9. Which of the following is a primary responsibility of the Illinois Department of Insurance (DOI) in regulating health insurance policies? A. Setting insurance premiums for health insurers operating in Illinois. B. Approving all individual health insurance applications before they are processed. C. Enforcing state health insurance mandates and consumer protections. D. Providing direct healthcare services to policyholders. Answer. C. Enforcing state health insurance mandates and consumer protections. Explanation. The Illinois Department of Insurance (DOI) is responsible for regulating the insurance market, including ensuring that health insurers comply with state laws and mandates. This includes overseeing consumer protections such as the requirement for insurance policies to cover essential health benefits and ensuring that insurers meet financial standards. Option is incorrect because the DOI does not set premiums. Instead, it regulates the practices that affect premium pricing. Option B is incorrect because individual applications are typically processed by insurers, not the DOI. Option D is incorrect because the DOI's role is regulatory, not to provide direct healthcare services. Question 10. Which of the following statements about COBRA Consolidated Omnibus Budget Reconciliation Act continuation coverage is true? A. COBRA coverage is available indefinitely to any employee who leaves their job. B. Employees are required to pay the full premium for COBRA coverage, including the employer's contribution. C. COBRA continuation coverage is only available for individuals who voluntarily quit their job. D. COBRA allows employees to continue coverage through Medicaid after losing job-based health insurance. Answer. B. Employees are required to pay the full premium for COBRA coverage, including the employer's contribution. Explanation. Under COBRA, employees who lose their job-based health insurance due to job loss, reduction in hours, or other qualifying events are eligible to continue coverage for a limited period, usually 1-3-6 months. However, they must pay the entire premium, including the portion previously paid by the employer. Option is incorrect because COBRA coverage has limited duration, usually 18 months, for job loss, extended for certain situations. Option C is incorrect because COBRA coverage is available for both voluntary and involuntary job separations as long as the employee is not terminated for gross misconduct. Option D is incorrect because COBRA coverage continues through the employer's health plan, not through Medicaid. Question 11. Which of the following is typically considered a special enrollment period under the Affordable Care Act? A. Moving to a different state. B. Purchasing health insurance for the first time. C. Change in income eligibility. D. All of the above. Answer. D. All of the above. Explanation. A special enrollment period under the Affordable Care Act account allows individuals to enroll in or make changes to their health insurance plans outside of the open enrollment period. This can occur due to various qualifying events, such as moving to a new state, experiencing a change in income that affects eligibility for subsidies, or purchasing insurance for the first time. All the listed options are qualifying events that trigger a special enrollment period. Question 12. Which of the following statements about Medicaid eligibility in Illinois is true? A. Eligibility is determined solely by income regardless of age. B. Medicaid eligibility is based on a combination of income, household size, and other factors such as age and disability. C. Only children under the age of 18 are eligible for Medicaid in Illinois. D. Medicaid is only available to individuals who are unemployed. Answer: B. Medicaid eligibility is based on a combination of income, household size, and other factors such as age and disability. Explanation: Medicaid eligibility in Illinois is based on several factors, including income, household size, age, and whether the individual has a disability. It is not limited to only children or the unemployed. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Option is incorrect because Medicaid eligibility also considers other factors beyond just income. Option C is incorrect because Medicaid eligibility extends to adults, including those with disabilities or who are elderly. Option D is incorrect because Medicaid eligibility is not restricted to unemployed individuals. Question 13, scenario-based. Mr. Lopez is considering purchasing a short-term health insurance plan after losing his job. He is aware that this type of plan provides temporary coverage, but he wants to know about the coverage limits. What should he be aware of regarding short-term health plans? A. Short-term plans provide comprehensive coverage similar to CAC-compliant plans. B. Short-term plans are typically more affordable but may not cover pre-existing conditions. C. Short-term plans offer unlimited coverage for all types of medical expenses. D. Short-term plans provide coverage only for emergency services. Answer: B. Short-term plans are typically more affordable but may not cover pre-existing conditions. Explanation: Short-term health insurance plans are designed to provide temporary coverage, usually for less than a year, and are often more affordable than CAC-compliant plans. However, they typically do not cover pre-existing conditions and may have more limited benefits, including coverage exclusions. Option is incorrect because short-term plans do not provide comprehensive coverage. Option C is incorrect because short-term plans have coverage limits. Option D is also incorrect, as short-term plans cover more than just emergency services, though they may not be as extensive as CAC plans. Question 14. Which of the following best describes the role of the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulation (IFPA) in regulating insurance companies? A. IFPA sets the rates for all insurance premiums in Illinois. B. IFPA enforces laws to ensure that insurance companies operate ethically and financially sound. C. IFPA provides direct claims assistance to policyholders. D. IFPA evaluates and approves insurance claims for policyholders. Answer: B. IFPA enforces laws to ensure that insurance companies operate ethically and financially sound. Explanation: The Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulation (IFPA) is responsible for overseeing insurance companies operating in Illinois to ensure they adhere to ethical standards and maintain financial solvency. IFPA does not set premiums (Option A) or process claims (Options C and D), but rather regulates the industry to ensure compliance with state laws and consumer protection requirements. Question 15. What is the purpose of the Illinois Health Insurance Marketplace? A. To provide a list of all insurance agents in Illinois. B. To allow consumers to compare and purchase health insurance plans that meet the CAS standards. C. To help employers offer insurance to their employees. D. To provide free health insurance to all Illinois residents. Answer: B. To allow consumers to compare and purchase health insurance plans that meet the CAS standards. Explanation: The Illinois Health Insurance Marketplace, also known as Get Covered Illinois, allows individuals and families to compare, shop, and purchase health insurance plans that meet the requirements set by the Affordable Care Act (CAT). It does not provide a list of insurance agents (Option A), offer employer-based coverage (Option C), or provide free insurance to all residents (Option D). Question 16. Which of the following would most likely be excluded from coverage under a typical health insurance policy in Illinois? A. Medical care for a pre-existing condition. B. Emergency room visits for injuries. C. Routine preventative care such as vaccinations. D. Treatment for a condition related to an accident. Answer A. Medical care for a pre-existing condition. Explanation: Before the Affordable Care Act (CAT), health insurance policies could exclude coverage for pre-existing conditions. However, under the CAT, insurers are prohibited from denying coverage for or charging higher premiums based on pre-existing conditions. However, before the CAT, a health insurer might exclude coverage for medical care related to a pre-existing condition. Options B, C, and D are typically covered under most health insurance plans. Question 17. Which of the following is a requirement for an insurance agent to hold a license in Illinois? A. The agent must pass a state exam that covers both insurance laws and ethics. B. The agent must have at least 5 years of experience working in insurance. C. The agent must be employed by a large insurance company. D. The agent must be a resident of Illinois. Answer A. The agent must pass a state exam that covers both insurance laws and ethics. Explanation. In Illinois, an insurance agent must pass a state-administered exam that tests their knowledge of insurance laws, regulations, and ethics to obtain a license. While experience may be helpful, it is not a formal requirement. Option B. Insurance agents are not required to work for a large insurer. Option C, and being a resident of Illinois is typically required for licensure. Option D, but the primary requirement is passing the state exam. Question 18, scenario-based. Sarah, a 29-year-old healthy adult, is considering purchasing a health insurance policy through the Illinois health insurance marketplace. She is wondering whether it is better to choose a bronze, silver, gold, or platinum plan. What is the key difference between these plan types? Say, bronze plans have the highest monthly premiums but the lowest out-of-pocket costs. B. Platinum plans offer the lowest monthly premiums but have high out-of-pocket costs. C. Gold plans have a balance between monthly premiums and out-of-pocket costs. D. Silver plans provide the lowest coverage levels and should be avoided. Answer C. Gold plans have a balance between monthly premiums and out-of-pocket costs. Explanation. The key difference between the plan types in the marketplace, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, lies in the balance between monthly premiums and out-of-pocket costs. Bronze plans have the lowest premiums but higher out-of-pocket costs, while platinum plans have the highest premiums and the lowest out-of-pocket costs. Silver plans are a middle ground with moderate premiums and out-of-pocket costs and are often the most popular due to their balance. Option C is the correct answer. Options A, B, and D are inaccurate descriptions of the plans. Question 19. Which of the following is a requirement for an employer to provide health insurance to employees under the Affordable Care Act? A. Employers with 50 or more full-time employees must offer coverage to full-time workers. B. All employers must offer coverage to full-time employees, regardless of the number of employees. C. Employers must offer coverage to part-time employees who work over 30 hours a week. D. Employers with fewer than 50 employees are required to provide coverage to all employees. Answer A. Employers with 50 or more full-time employees must offer coverage to full-time workers. Explanation. Under the Affordable Care Act, employers with 50 or more full-time equivalent employees are required to offer health insurance coverage to full-time employees, those working 30 hours or more per week. Smaller employers with fewer than 50 employees are not required to offer health insurance, though they may choose to do so. Option A correctly describes the ICA's employer mandate. Options B, C, and D are incorrect because they either misinterpret the requirements or apply to part-time employees. Question 20. What is the purpose of the Illinois Life and Health Guarantee Association? A. To provide low-cost health insurance plans to individuals with pre-existing conditions. B. To provide coverage for policyholders if their insurer goes out of business. C. To regulate the sale of life insurance policies in Illinois. D. To set insurance premiums for life and health insurance policies. Answer B. To provide coverage for policyholders if their insurer goes out of business. Explanation. The Illinois Life and Health Guarantee Association is a state-sponsored program designed to protect policyholders in the event that an insurer becomes insolvent and is unable to meet its financial obligations. The association helps ensure that policyholders receive at least a portion of their benefits. It does not offer low-cost health insurance. Option A. Regulate the sale of insurance policies. Option C, or set premiums. Option D. Question 21. What is the primary purpose of Illinois Managed Care Reform and Patient Rights Act? A. To reduce the premiums for managed care plans. B. To protect patients' rights and ensure access to quality healthcare under managed care plans. C. To regulate the salaries of healthcare providers in managed care organizations. D. To eliminate copayments for all managed care services. Answer B. To protect patients' rights and ensure access to quality healthcare under managed care plans. Explanation. The Managed Care Reform and Patient Rights Act in Illinois is designed to protect patients by ensuring they have access to necessary healthcare services and by holding managed care organizations accountable for quality and fairness. It does not regulate premiums, provider salaries, or eliminate copayments. Question 22. Which of the following must an Illinois health insurance policy include under state law? A. Coverage for acupuncture treatments. B. Mandatory mental health parity coverage. C. Unlimited coverage for cosmetic procedures. D. Coverage for elective surgeries. Answer. B. Mandatory mental health parity coverage. Explanation. Illinois law requires health insurance policies to provide mental health parity, meaning mental health services must be covered on the same terms as physical health services. Cosmetic procedures and elective surgeries are not typically required unless deemed medically necessary. Question 23, scenario-based. Maria, who lives in Illinois, is 55 years old and has been diagnosed with diabetes. She wants to purchase a health insurance plan that ensures her prescription medications are covered. What should she prioritize when choosing a plan? A. A plan with the lowest monthly premium regardless of coverage. B. A plan with extensive prescription drug coverage. C. A short-term health plan to save money. D. A catastrophic plan with high deductibles. Answer. B. A plan with extensive prescription drug coverage. Explanation. For someone managing a chronic condition like diabetes, choosing a plan with comprehensive prescription drug coverage is critical to ensuring that medications are affordable. While a low premium or catastrophic plan may seem appealing, they may not provide adequate coverage for Maria's needs. Question 24. Which federal law established the requirement for employers to provide continuation of health coverage after employment termination? A. ERISA. B. COBRA. C. HIPAA. D. ACA. Answer. B. COBRA. Explanation. The Consolidated Omnibus Budget Reconciliation Act, COBRA, allows employees to continue their employer-sponsored health insurance for a limited period after termination or certain other qualifying events. HIPAA deals with health information privacy. ERISA regulates employee benefits, and the ACA focuses on broader health coverage reforms. Question 25. Which of the following types of health insurance plans requires policyholders to use a network of preferred providers to receive the highest level of benefits? A. PPO, Preferred Provider Organization. B. ATMR, Health Maintenance Organization. C. Pass Point of Service Plan. D. EPA, Exclusive Provider Organization. Answer. B. ATMR, Health Maintenance Organization. Explanation. ATMO plans generally require policyholders to use a network of preferred providers to receive coverage, and referrals are typically needed for specialist visits. PPO and POS plans offer more flexibility, while EPO plans do not cover out-of-network providers but don't require referrals. Question 26. Which type of Illinois health insurance plan offers the most flexibility in choosing healthcare providers? A. HMO, EPO, EPA. Answer. B. EPA. Explanation. A preferred provider organization (PPO) plan offers the most flexibility, allowing policyholders to see both in-network and out-of-network providers without needing referrals. HMOs and EPOs are more restrictive, and HMO focus on high deductibles with savings options. Question 27. Under Illinois insurance regulations, what is the minimum number of employees a company must have to be considered a large employer for health insurance purposes? A. 25. B. 50. C. 75. D. 100. Answer. B. 50. Explanation. A large employer in Illinois is defined as a business with 50 or more full-time employees, consistent with the requirements of the Affordable Care Act (ACA). Question 28. Scenario-based. John's employer in Illinois has offered high-deductible health HSP paired with health savings account (HSA). John wants to understand the benefits. What is key feature of this setup? A. Premium HSA are higher than traditional plans. B. Funds in the HSA must be used by the end of the year. C. Contributions to the HSA are tax deductible, roll over year to year. D. HSAS cannot be used for prescription medications. Answer. C. Contributions to the HSA are tax deductible and roll over year to year. Explanation. An HSA allows individuals to save pre-tax money for qualified medical expenses, and any unused funds roll over each year. HSA generally have lower premiums, and HSAS can cover a range of expenses, including prescriptions. Question 29. What is the maximum penalty in Illinois insurance producer can face for fraudulent activity under state law? A. $1,000 fine. B. License revocation only. C. $10,000 fine and/or license suspension. D. Criminal prosecution and imprisonment. Answer D. Criminal prosecution and imprisonment. Explanation: insurance producers in Illinois who engage in fraudulent activities may face severe penalties, including criminal prosecution, fines, imprisonment, and license revocation. Fraud is treated as a serious offense under state law. Question 30. In Illinois, what is the purpose of the free look period in health insurance policies? A. To allow policyholders to change their premiums. B. To provide policyholders time to review the policy and cancel for a full refund. C. To ensure insurers cannot deny claims during the initial policy term. D. To allow policyholders to adjust their deductibles. Answer B. To provide policyholders time to review the policy and cancel for a full refund. Explanation: the free look period in Illinois gives policyholders a specified time, usually 10 days, to review their health insurance policy and cancel it for a full refund if they are not satisfied. This consumer protection ensures transparency and satisfaction.